Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my story of school, of my school years, because school is about to start for me on Monday and I think some people have already started this week. I decided to share with you guys my personal experience about how school went for me and maybe some advice here and there throughout the video as well. I'm just gonna start from kindergarten through middle school. Basically, I don't remember anything from those years. I was made fun of. It was just your typical K through 8 years and I just did not enjoy it one bit. Fast forwarding to freshman year of high school, I finally found somewhat of who I was. I was in a really good relationship with a guy I liked, super nice family. I was doing well in school, which I never did because I was always really bad at testing, so that's another story. Oh god. So freshman year rolled around again. I said everything was great, I loved life, and then January of 2008 hit me and I found out that I was moving to California in July. My parents were divorcing and my mom found a man that lived in California, which is why we were moving. And you know, I cried, but I didn't cry because we were moving to California. I was crying because my parents were divorcing and like no one saw it coming, but it was mutual, so it was all good. And I love change. I love change. Like I am an impulse change lover, if that makes sense. So the California idea kind of was exciting for me, and so my boyfriend and I broke up because we were like, there's no way in hell that that's working out. And then I kind of went on like this crazy like time in my life, which I'm not repeating on YouTube because this is for everyone to see. But I just, you know, got into a little bit of trouble, but nothing too much. It's like, it was actually, I'm probably the best child compared to many when it comes to rebellion, whatever. But then July 20th hit and we were on our way to California, and this was, mind you, before my sophomore year of high school. Thank God it wasn't before senior year because that would have been even worse. But sophomore year of high school, that sucks. I don't know if you guys have done that. If you guys have a similar story, let me know, but you know, I went into it with an open mind. I messaged people on MySpace because that was still a thing. I got to know people, but then I got there and I was like, and my mom's like, oh, you're not going to that school anymore, you're going to this school. So I got to know so many people over the internet at the school that she said I was going to at first, but then I wasn't even going to that school. So that was another issue. So I got to my new school, which it was a Catholic school, not Catholic, not even baptized, going into a Catholic school, not knowing what the hell anyone is talking about, and I'm just thrown to the sharks. And orientation was great. I met one of my best friends today at orientation. Like, we're really close. Not as close anymore, you know, distance kind of hurts that, but we'll always be best friends. We met there. I met some really awesome girls, and you know, we stuck through high school. Some drama here and there, but whatever. But then the first day hit, like the first day of school, and you know, we weren't close yet, so I wasn't like, hey girlfriend, let's go to school together. No, I asked my mommy to take me to school because I had a lot of freaking crap. Because honestly, the freshman year was so different, like in Florida, than high school was in California. So anyways, I brought a ton of crap and it was in a paper bag and it ripped right through it. So in the middle of the courtyard or whatever, all of my stuff came flying out of the bag. What? Who, like, why does that stuff happen to me? That happens to me with groceries too, like to this day, and I'm by myself. But anyway, my mom was there and I was like, Mom, I don't want to go here, I don't know anyone. I was just a mess. So I was crying and my mom's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah. And then I got over it and I went to class, and you know, everyone was nice to me, except I'm not going to talk about it because if she watches my video, she'll know exactly that I'm talking about her sophomore year experience. And then I had a boyfriend for like 8 months throughout that period, and then the next 2 years I had 2 different boyfriends, which I'm like a relationship person obviously, and they were great guys, good times, whatever. Now I'm in a really serious relationship. It just never ends, but this one's like like I could see myself marrying this guy. So then junior year and senior year was great, I guess. I didn't really do much because I was in a relationship, and you know, that mentality of like girls, teenage girls in relationships during high school, they don't do crap, diddly squat. So I was pretty much the outcast of that, and whatever. That's why, and I didn't know any of these people. Like, everyone knew each other from like kindergarten up to 8th grade, and I'm just like, hey guys, I'm here. So then college rolls around. I stay at home for 2 years, actually a year and a half for community college, and it went awesome. I loved college. I felt so independent. It sucked that I had to live at home, but I just felt so independent. Like, I felt like, oh yeah, I can let my mom know when I'm coming home for dinner. Like, I was 18, I could do that. And it was like that. As long as I respected my mom's rules and like respected what she had going on, then it was totally fine. And I did have a boyfriend throughout this time, and we stayed together for like a year and a half. And I finally decided, you know, there were some issues at home with my stepdad and my mom, and so I decided to just move. And because my boyfriend at the time was going to, because that would be fun, and I'm tired of going back and forth every weekend seeing him. So January rolls around, we broke up, but I was already enrolled in community college over there for my last semester, and then my apartment was all ready to move, or my house mates were expecting me to move in. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, just go and have a change, get out of this house. So I did, and it is the best decision of my life. I love where I live. I love this town. It's a little crazy right now because it's welcome week and it's like a little nuts, but my boyfriend and I live far away from that central area, so it makes it all okay. I just wanted to tell you guys my story because I have gone through a lot of crap in the last like 10 years. Growing up without, my dad's there like over the phone, but growing up like through my teenage years without my dad was rough. Even though I had a stepdad, so he is my father figure, he still is. My parents, they split up too, so it's like a whole jumble mess. But I've been through a lot, and if you are going through any of this type of stuff, even divorce, so if you have to go back and forth, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about your struggles because I think I can relate to all of that, even though I personally took it so lightly. Like, I believe if two people aren't in love, they should not be together, and that's just the way it is. And if it ends up in divorce, that's fine. Like, they were together for 18 years and tried to make it work, and if it doesn't work, you live once, so why try so hard when it's just not working? So that's what I believe, and I believe if my mom's happy, I'm happy, and she's so happy in Sacramento right now. She loves her house, she loves her new boyfriend, she loves her job, so it's going really well, and I'm here. I love my boyfriend, not so much my job, but I love going to school now. I love having a house to take care of. It's just really fun, and I'm glad to be where I am. And a lot of people ask me, like, why don't you want to move to LA and San Francisco? And you know, I like visiting those places, and I would love to dive into a business with people from that area. But honestly, I would never want to live there. Like, if I'm flown there, sure, that's fine. And I am only 22, but I'm ready to just not like have babies and get married, but I'm ready to just settle down and just make a life here and have a good job here, and I really love this town. So even though I'm out of the loop of everything going on like industry wise, I have a computer, I have a phone, I have social media, like it's not that big of a deal. So that is where I'm at right now. I go to a college here in town, and I am majoring in event planning, which is amazing. I did just switch that. I was recreation therapy, but now I switched back to events because that's just more my style. And I just wanted to try something different for a year, and I did, and I didn't really enjoy it. So that's where I'm at, taking 21 units starting on Monday with 3 jobs and marathon training. So that should be interesting. I'll let you guys know how I do about that. And if I don't post a lot of videos this semester, that's pretty much why. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll do a Q&A, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!